Welcome to Astro Weekly News with Cindy and Luna. We're bringing you the news because we think our news is better since we use the moon and the stars for our reporters. All right, let's dig in to see what this news headline is. We know that Saturn is going retrograde this week, and you know when those big haulers go retrograde, that means a lot of change in our transits and our energy. So let's see how this is all going to fit in. Okay, Miss Luna, let's take from the light cards this week. And what is your pleasure? Huh? I know you don't like these cards. Okay, we're going to take this card on the right. She has an aversion to the light cards. I don't know why. But this card says for this week, you're already doing it. Just keep on your road and stop overthinking. Keep facing north. Well, that's pretty good advice. Just keep on doing what you're doing, and you're going to get where you should belong. You know, we all have created our scripts before we got into this world, so you're going to get there anyway. Whether you're unconscious or not, you're going to get there anyway. Let's do these round cards that I love. These are the Women of the Moon cards. These are my favorite. So let's see, she seems to like these better. Which one did you pick? She seems to like these much better. All right. So Miss Luna picked this card. And that's all about expansion, getting away from feeling constricted, being with friends, being more socialized. And I would say, don't do what you could have or should have or would have. Why don't you just, kind of change the routine a little today and get out and be in the sun and sit and do something you enjoy. You don't have to follow a schedule every day. You can shift it around a little and make it more comfortable for yourself and do what you want to do sometimes. So thank you, Miss Luna. That was very good advice that you gave us. And we're going to go on to the astrology now for this week. And today is Monday, and the moon is in Leo today, which is a friendly moon, very, very friendly, and it's about partnership and groups and friendships. And that Leo came in this morning, and the sun is in Taurus. This Taurus is very smooth and steady and about work and family in the home. So Taurus, that sun, is in harmony today with Pluto. So that could be erecting something new, planning something new in your home, maybe building something, reconstructing something, adding a new structure to the home and family. Tuesday, the moon is still in Leo, and it will square Uranus. Now, that could be something jumping out of the box at you, something unpredicted, something out of routine. It could be a shock or surprise. With the moon is public, so it could actually be a public happening, or it could be a woman in your life. Since the moon is in Leo, it would be like in a partnership of some kind. It could be business or personal. So that moon will square Uranus, and that will create some kind of a surprise or shocker or something like that. It could also be something falls apart. Maybe your car doesn't start because, and the reason I say that is that after that, in the evening, the moon will oppose Saturn. So Saturn is kind of a limitation, and it could be that, whatever that surprise or shock was, that you had to define it and take care of it. Again, it could be in a personal way since the moon is in Leo. So it could be, maybe a friend that you have, or a relationship just gets ill or something. I hope not, but maybe it's something surprising like that, and you end up taking them to the doctors or something like that. Saturn usually defines a situation. So by the evening, whatever that chakaru was, it will be heavily defined by Saturn. So you don't have to worry about that. Now, Wednesday, the moon will still be in Leo, and it will go into Virgo in the afternoon. Now, Virgo is much more businesslike and personal, and it should, be very good with business, and it will oppose Jupiter. Jupiter is about expansion. It's a good luck planet, so it may be that maybe you're planning a business trip on that day, and it will expand. But whenever you have a square to Jupiter or something challenging to Jupiter, it still is good. Jupiter is all around good luck. It just means don't go in excess. So, keeping that in mind, just hold steady and stay grounded. Venus will be favorable to Saturn all day. That's very stabilizing. Saturn, again, is a stabilizer. It's like about commitment. So Venus is about love and money and what you desire, and Saturn is committing to that. It would be great for business. Maybe you find a job or you sign a contract for something, some kind of investment. But Saturn will define it, whatever it is, so it should be very, very good. Also, in the creativity sphere, if you're an artist, it may create some kind of structure for you. So that would be very good also. On Thursday, the sun leaves stable Taurus, which is steady and about family and home. And the moon will go, the sun, will go into Gemini for 4 weeks. So that is an air sign that is much more communicative. It's all about light and airiness. It's about love and children and creativity. So perhaps you will feel more creative in the next 4 weeks. The moon still will be in Virgo and very favorable to Uranus, so that could bring a surprise punch in business. Virgo is very stable. It's an earth sign. And Uranus now is in Taurus. So again, it could be some surprise in the home or family. Maybe you find out that a family member is pregnant, or possibly it would be a good day to play the Powerball. So I think I would do that on Thursday, take my chance at a Powerball game, because Uranus is about surprise. Now Friday, the sun is in Gemini. Remember, it shifted on Thursday, and it will square Jupiter. Again, squares to Jupiter is not bad. Anything with Jupiter is pretty darn good, even if it's a challenge. And that may mean, again, some kind of travel, philosophy, high philosophy. It could mean learning something new. The sun in Gemini squaring Jupiter could be, again, excess. That's Friday, so that goes into Friday night also. And, you just want to make sure that you don't overdo with Jupiter when it's a square. The moon continues in Virgo that evening, and then it goes into Libra. So Libra is more about partnership and fairness, and it's a legal house. So in the evening, it will harmonize with the sun. That's great. That's feeling good. Friday night, you should feel very good about the week that you had and the week forward. So that's a very, very good evening taking place this Friday night. It will be about family and dating and in harmony with everything. Now, Saturday, the moon is in Libra, again, partnerships, and it will be in harmony with Saturn. This is great for business. It's also great for business partnerships or any partnership that you're in. You might feel more structured with your partner. The Mercury will be in unfavorable terms with Neptune. Now, Neptune is foggy. It does not transmit well on the Earth plane. It transmits better in the solar system. So sometimes when we deal with Neptune, it's a little bit foggy or unclear to us. So that just means that your communications later in the day may be a little bit foggy, or your thoughts. Your thoughts might just be out of focus, or you might just kind of feel a little confused. Um, particularly if you're building something or putting something together, you might just feel a little confused in your focus. But that will go away. And on Sunday, Saturn starts to retro. Remember our retro last summer with all those 5 planets? Remember everything didn't go anywhere? Well, Saturn will go retro until October 10th. That's a long retro, but those slow planets that are farther away take more time to do what they need to do. And this is going to bring a lot of reflection, a lot of slowdown until October 10th. And it will look at your foundation. Is your foundation a good foundation? Is it strong enough? If it isn't, Saturn will show you in that retrograde how to make it stronger, because Saturn is about foundation and limits. The moon in Libra will be very favorable in the morning to Mercury. Again, good communications on Sunday. Happy communications with your partner, especially, whoever that is. And then the moon will go into Scorpio, and you will get ready for the week ahead, which is a work sign. So you will start getting yourself affirmed for the new week ahead with your work. Starts with a very intense work planet. All right, well, that about wraps it up for our weekly focus on the planets. I will see you again next Monday with Luna. And of course, as always, stay safe and aloha, namaste, aho, ashe.